Hello and welcome to the show where we will be exploring the fashion world and its impact on our youth culture. I'm your host Amy and I will be asking you guys, the people, if you think fashion has an influence and what that influence is on our youth. To investigate, Alfie and T have gone to one of youth culture's most designated shop stops, Camden Market.
How do you think the industry of fashion has developed from maybe your time to how you see it now?
I think it's actually reversed back. Years and years ago, we used to have mini skirts so tight we were walking with them, you know, juggling along. And it's just reversed itself now, hasn't it? Don't you think? We're now into short skirts and things. So it's got completely turned round.
What are you wearing today?
Parker jacket.
Yeah, is there any inspiration to this look?
Big Shack.
Big Shack.
Man's not hot.
So something that we're sort of looking at is fashion and how people sort of like the way people dress.
Yeah.
And do you think people dress the way they do sort of fit in with certain cliques or whatever, or just sort of they're trying to express themselves more like nowadays?
I think it's a reflection of who you are. Like I think I'm quite a casual dresser. Like beneath this jacket, it's quite just like a plain jumper, some jeans, some trainers. I don't give so much attention to like what I'm wearing, just so long as I feel like I look alright and comfortable in what I wear.
Describe what you're wearing to us, like what's the outfit?
It's the punk music, punk fashion, you know, punk music, punk style, punk life.
Was that what the kind of vibe you've always been into, like your whole life?
Because I'm living at the street and my fashion is like that. You know?
Oh, so you live on the street, really?
We're living like the squatters, we have the squat downstairs.
Man, I wouldn't have guessed it. Still, like your outfit still looks nice.
I hope that, you know, I buy it in the charity shop and I must do it at home.
Oh, so you get your things from a charity shop?
It's cool. I'm best customer.
I wouldn't wear fur at all, and if I could, you know, get something that was made, and like say American Apparel, they're more ethical, right? Like they pay people that make the clothes. I don't like anyone to be exploited. Like, you know,
That's
I think
true.
we need to empower one another and, you know, bring out the best in each other and not exploit anyone in any way.
So do you feel like the fashion industry has pros and cons, and if so, what are they?
Exploitation definitely is a bad thing, and no one wants to be exploited. And also just the fact that like to be endlessly consuming and churning things out in such a way, we're going to like deplete the planet of its resources ultimately. So that's something that if fashion is going to move forward, we need to be like conscious and aware of that. So maybe we can all just start like recycling and rehashing all the stuff that we have, and then like free everyone in the sweatshops.
We're back now with Alfie and T to hear more about their day in Camden Market.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. Yeah, it was a very good experience when we went out to Camden Market. We saw a lot of different characters, different looks and styles. One was ranging from punk rock, then he was going to indie, so it was a very good experience. We learned a lot. We were able to capture a lot as well, yeah.
Yeah, there was one punk guy who had AKAB shaved into the side of his head, which is a very popular phrase in Camden.
Tell
Not
him.
really exactly to say what it is, but all coppers are, and then well, you can guess the rest.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. It's strange to think that punk was so common back in the 1970s.
It is weird, and also the youth are like adopting old styles from like the 70s and 80s and incorporating it within their own wardrobe. It's quite nice to see.
It's nice
It
to
also, we want to see how that will develop, because now that it's come full circle, I want to see how people take that and make it their own.
Exactly, see what they can do with it.
Well, yeah, thank you guys for elaborating on what you saw and learnt. Fashion allows people to express themselves as who they truly are. From high-end brands to the streetwear styles, it has become one of the greatest ways for people to show who they are and what their persona is. We caught up with Robin, who creates her own pieces in her spare time. For Robin, it's a simple necessity, wanting affordable clothes that suit her style and also that cater to her ultra-petite frame. But for a fashion student, this isn't unusual, as fashion students are always adapting and creating their own pieces. This is what Robin has to say.
I started making my own clothes when there was a big trend, I'd say around like 2011, where tie-dye was a really big thing, and I couldn't afford any of the tie-dye tops from the shop because they were really expensive, and I was like, say, probably like 13, 14. So I decided to take it upon myself to tie-dye myself. So I just got the like plain t-shirts, brought them home, elastic band it up, chuck it and dye. And they came out really well, and they were really successful, and they looked exactly the same as the ones from the shop. I then started going to stuff like pound sales, things like that, like 15 kilo drops, which is like, you go there, you go into like Skips and things, and you just fill up a bag, and then they weigh the bag, and then you take it home. So I'll see like a jacket that has maybe like a stain on it, and then I'll think, oh, I'll bleach that, and then I'll dye that, and then it looks like good as new. Well, I started off mostly with like bleaching and dyeing, because bleach you can get for £2 from like Sainsbury's or Asda, and then like dyes like £3 off the internet for like a little sachet. I like went on to doing more like cutting and fraying, so you do that with like scissors and razor blades and things. Sometimes you do like cut your fingers. I've got a couple war wounds from it, but went on to that, and then I recently got my sewing machine. Because I started to realise I can actually like take things in, and it takes like 3 minutes, like this what I'm wearing now. I got this from Misguided really cheap, but it was massive when it came. Within 3 minutes I literally just took it in on the sides, like pinned it all up, took it in on the sides, and now it's like fits perfectly to me. And I'm always one for a bargain, so I always see, like, say I go to somewhere like Topshop, like the big Topshop in Oxford Street, say, I always go round there and think, right, what can I get here from somewhere else, or what can I get, like get inspiration from here, and then take that and then make it myself, or like buy something from somewhere, alter that, change that. So like I say, a lot of the time I buy like a really plain jacket and then just like sew that up or cut that off there. I do sell bits and pieces. It's so difficult though when you make something and you really like it. I've sold like denim jackets, jumpers, t-shirts before. I've sold like shoes that I've customised, where I've like sewn things onto like, say, Vans and things, and sold them on, and they do quite well. It depends, like you have to have good pictures to sell them up on there, because I usually sell them on like either Depop or eBay, depending on like which market I think will want it most.
One of the ways people can get inspiration to their fashion style is through fashion magazines. There is a brand new fashion magazine called Peaches Magazine that hosted its debut launch on the 25th of October. Me and my team went to check it out.
Now you steppin' with a G from Los Angeles, where the helicopters got cameras, just to get a glimpse of our chucks and our khakis and our bouncing car. You with your friend, right? She ain't tryna bring over no men, right? She ain't gotta be in the distance. She can get high all in an instant.
Now I would like to welcome our guest for the show, Natasha, who manages her own fashion blog where she details her outfits and styles in beautiful web articles. Please welcome Natasha. Hi Natasha.
Hi.
So first of all, I'd like to know, when did you start your fashion blog?
I started it in July, just after my birthday, and I thought it would be better because I go to a fashion college now. I started in September, so I thought it would be good to start off there on my blog, so yeah.
What challenges do you face with your blog?
I think it's just promotion, because I've got quite a lot of Instagram followers, but I don't know how to bring it out yet. I'm trying to contact like fashion brands just to get my like blog out there, but it's all in the progress, because obviously I'm quite new to it, so I thought, you know, try and go around and see what's out there. So yeah, I want to see different people. It's all about knowing people with blogs, and then to get your name out there, so that's what I need to work on, but yeah.
Where would you like to see your blog in 5 or even 10 years?
Fashion blogs are mostly for recognition, like when I get a job, like they will see it, and you know, they'll get a view of me and what I do and what I like doing, so that's kind of a board of like my portfolio basically. I would also like a bit of promotion, with it to get a lot of more people into it. But yeah, other than that, I would just like to broadcast what I like doing.
Would you say you have your own individual style, or do you get inspiration from magazines or social media?
Social media is the main one, Instagram especially. When I look down, I see different trends. Like there's lots of ads that I get on my Instagram about new clothing lines coming out, and I see their feed and see what I like, and I go and shop in it. And I like the way, it's all about layout with Instagram as well. Like if someone looks nice in the outfit, then I go to it and view it. And yeah, that's what I love doing.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Natasha. It was great to have an insight on what you do from day to day in your blog.
Thank you.
Thank you. Remember, you can find the NC Fashion blog in the link shown below. Unfortunately, we have to end now, but next week Alfie and T join me to try out different clothes in charity shops in Brick Lane and try to get a whole outfit for £15 or less.